Hi guys. So I've recently gotten into the sustainable lifestyle thanks to my first box of Zero Co arriving, which you'll see in a previous video that I'll link below. The competition that I won was set by my local council, and it was what changes have you made in your household to become more sustainable and eliminate single-use plastic. So I won a $250 prize pack that included a whole bunch of items that were either no plastic or replacing items that use plastic in your kitchen or your bathroom. So amongst those items, a roll of toilet paper from Who Gives a Crap, which is an Australian company that I had saved on my wish list for probably 6 months, planning to buy a box. So when I got that roll in the prize and used it and found it to be a great product and everything that I thought it was going to be, I jumped on their website and bought the 48 roll box. So the ones that I got are the 100% recycled paper version. So you could get them in a 24 box or a 48 box. I also got at the same time a 6 box of paper towel, which comes packaged the same way, so they're individually wrapped in the paper. And the paper that they wrapped in and the roll in the middle are both fully recyclable. So you don't throw them out, you throw them in the recycling bin, and there's no waste involved. One of the other items that came in my prize pack was shampoo and conditioner bars from Ethic. So Ethic is a New Zealand company, and the two that I got, which I'm still using at the moment, they're nearly finished, was the Pinkalicious shampoo and the Guardian conditioner. So apart from them smelling fantastic, like the Pinkalicious is grapefruit, and the Guardian is cocoa butter, coconut oil, vitamin B5 and lime oil. So it smells great as well. So I was really impressed with these. I'd been hesitant in the past to switch from liquid shampoo to bar shampoo, just because, as you can see, I have a lot of hair, very dark, thick hair, and it tends to tangle, especially under the back here. I get ringlets and it turns into a dreadlock if I don't brush it or wash it often enough. So yeah, I'd been hesitant to make the switch just because I wasn't sure how it was going to cope, how my hair was going to cope with the shampoo bars. But since using them, I found them to be fantastic. So the reason that my hair is so fluffy at the moment and cooperating is because I washed it last night. So I found that I'm sure that the rest of the shampoo bars work the same way, but the Pinkalicious that I found lathers up incredibly well. So I recently bought my second lot of, well, in saying that, the first lot that I got was in the prize pack. So I then went on Ethic about a month ago and have bought a new lot of shampoo and conditioner bars for when these ones run out, because they're not far off. I got, this one is the conditioner, so it's Too Delicious, and it smells, it also has a grapefruit scent to it and shea butter. So it smells really nice. And then I got the Frizz Wrangler shampoo, which is for dry and frizzy hair, because like I said, I do tend to get ringlet dreadlocks. So I figured this was probably the best solution. But this one also works for people who curl and straighten their hair a lot, or use bleach fairly regularly. So it doesn't actually say what this one smells like. And the other shampoo that I got is called St. Clement's, and it's for oily hair, and it is lime and orange, so very citrusy. I also got a third shampoo bar, which is specifically for dry and brittle hair, but I gave that to my mum last week. The other one that I got, which I've used already, is a dog shampoo bar. So I've only used it on my oldest dog so far. We have corgis. So our oldest is, he has black fur, but it's very thick and very coarse. And compared to our youngest one, who has a very thin, fluffy coat. So they're very different. So I haven't used it on our youngest yet, only our oldest. But just like the shampoos that I've been using in my own hair, it lathered up really well. And the dog one, it has oatmeal in it, which is great if they have, tend to have reactions to things. Since using this, I haven't seen him scratching anywhere near as much, which I don't know if it's just that it hasn't been as hot recently, or that this is actually making the difference. I don't want to make that claim just in case it's down to the weather. But we are coming into summer soon as well, so we've just had a lot of rain in the last week or so. So time will tell once it heats up if he starts to itch again. But yeah, worked really well, smelled really great. I will be using it on our youngest probably in the next week or so, because he'd only had a bath a couple of days before I tried this on Bolt. And Ethic had a deal when I was buying these that at checkout you could choose a free gift. So I chose this little guy, which is a solid cream body cleanser, and it's in lime and lemongrass. So it smells amazing, as you can imagine. I haven't used it yet. So because I have the body wash from Zero Co, that's what I normally use in the shower, but I will be using this at some point just to see what it's like. One of the other things that came in the prize pack was this natural deodorant from Nopong, which is another Australian company. And the other night I ordered a couple more of these different flavors. The other night I went on their site and I've ordered the bicarb free version of this one, which is for sensitive skin. And I also ordered the bicarb free version of their new spicy chai, which I'm interested to see what it's like. Along with all the stuff that was in my prize pack, also got 4 of these Green & Kind bamboo toothbrushes. So we're both using them now. So there's a turtle one and there's a dolphin one. They look like that. So as you can see, it's got turtle on it. And I haven't had any complaints from my husband about them. He seems to like them just as well as he did his old brush. They do have nylon brushes on them, so they're fairly soft. They also have different grades, so these ones are a medium grade, but they also have a soft and a hard, obviously, like normal toothbrushes do. There was quite a few things from Green & Kind. One of the other things was a pack of cotton buds, which I gave to my mum last week along with the Ethic bar, because I already have a big packet of cotton buds that we're still working our way through. So I put together a little box of stuff for her that she could use, because one of the other things that came in the prize pack that I wasn't going to use, because I had the Zero Co dishwashing detergent, it came with a bamboo scrubbing brush and a bar of dishwashing soap. So I gifted both of those to my mum because she washes her dishes by hand most of the time. And the other thing, I don't know if you can see it here on the bench, this is a beeswax wrap. This came as a pack of 3 in my prize pack. So this is the bigger of the 3. The 2 smaller ones I've since gifted to my mum. And this big one is just too small to fully cover my baking tray. So I haven't yet, but I will be ordering. They have an extra large version on their site, which is the right size for my baking dish. So I'll be ordering that. The other thing that I got was, I actually got 2 of these guys. So I gave one to my mum. So as you can see, it's a silicone food pouch, and it's got this slidey thing that allows you to open it up, which I won't because I've got it full of beans at the moment. And also, I don't know if you can see it, but in the middle it has a measurement scale. So it has it in milliliters in the center, and it's got cups, cup on the left and ounces on the right. So you can put whatever you want in these, basically. On their website, they actually show it with asparagus spears in it, or someone's got spinach leaves in it, and they've also got someone filling it with soup. So you can put liquids in there as well. I'd be interested to find out how well it, like if you could tip it upside down when it has liquid in it and see if it holds its seal, but I haven't tested that theory yet. One of the other things that came with it were these little silicone covers. So they have them from, there's 6 of them, and that's from cup size all the way up to like mixing bowl size is the biggest one, and everywhere in between. You just pull it over and it seals it, and then you just peel it off. Simple as that. So yeah, I haven't used them yet, but I will be definitely using them for Christmas leftovers, I'm sure, come the end of the year. Now the other thing that came in my prize pack, I'm sure there's stuff that I'm forgetting. I've either already used them or I've gifted them to people. But the other thing that I did get that I will be using once I start going back to the grocery store again, because we've been on COVID lockdown until recently, were from Seed and Sprout, which is a company that sells a ton of sustainable living stuff. I got a cotton produce bag and a set of string bags for your fruit and vegetables. Okay, so that is everything that came in my prize pack. But since getting my prize pack, I basically jumped on the bandwagon of trying to eliminate single-use plastic from my house as much as possible. And I have basically started buying various items. I've tried to keep it as much as possible to Australian businesses. So one of the things that I got were these awesome little tubes. So they're just tubes. These are the larger size. There's a smaller size as well, which is about probably half the size. And so far I have used the pink one. So they come in, it was a pack of 5 or 6, I think. I can't remember now. But they were all pastel colours. So there's an orange, a blue, a green, a pink, a purple, and a yellow. So the pink one I used to put my niece's birthday present in back in October, which she loved. She's since written, "This belongs to Willow," and put it in the cupboard so her brother can't get anything out of it. I can't even remember. I think it just popped up in my Instagram or my Facebook feed one day. An Australian business called Smoothie Bombs. So it's a mother and daughter. And this particular one, so these are a little tube as well. They are little individually wrapped smoothie bombs. So this particular one is called the Multitasker. So it has 5 different flavors in it. So it has golden chai, peanut butter, raw cacao, super berries, and super greens. So these, and they're all organic, and there's no plastic used in any of it. So the little individual packages, these are compostable packaging. So when you've made your smoothie, you just throw the little package in your compost pile and it'll disappear over time. So I made my first one the other day. So I've actually since, because this one is destined for my sister-in-law as part of her Christmas present, I've since bought the vanilla hemp version for myself. So this is purely vanilla hemp, this one. And I made my first smoothie the day before, out of one of these with strawberries and raspberries, and it was delicious. So I'm intending to make my next one. I need to go and buy some bananas, but my next one's going to be banana with, I thought I might throw a little bit of peanut butter in there with it. See how that comes out. So yeah, most of my, what drew me to these guys was the packaging, I'll be honest. But also when I found out that they were an Australian business and they're made in Australia, then that clinched that I was going to buy them, basically. So yeah, this is part of my sister-in-law's Christmas present. And one of the other products that I've had my eye on for a while now, probably because it also popped up in my Facebook feed, marketing people must love me, is another Australian business called Archie. Now Archie makes natural toothpaste in different flavors, so it's not just mint, which is what was my biggest attraction to it. So I finally got this the other day. This is part of my brother-in-law's Christmas present, because he likes licorice, so I got him the wild licorice flavor. But they have a ton of flavors. So with it, this little card came with it. So they have sweet jasmine, magic mint, aloe vera lush, wild licorice, watermelon crush, cinnamon bang, orange squeeze, shocking rose, and lemonade storm. So there's also another new flavor that they haven't got on the card, and it's blue cola. So I'm keen to try the lemonade storm myself, and probably the cinnamon bang. Because these are forever bottles, you'll end up, if you want to try all of the flavors, you're ultimately going to end up with 10 flavors, 10 bottles you'll end up with. So you can basically pick and choose, I guess, which one you want to use. Now that we've been through all that, let's open up the new arrival. Okay, so this parcel is from another Australian business. I feel like I've been saying that a lot today. Called How We Roll Co. And amongst other things, they make organic tampons. So I bought 2 boxes of their organic tampons, which are toxin-free, biodegradable, hypoallergenic, synthetic-free, with 100% compostable wrapper, and they're also plastic-free. So the other thing about How We Roll Co. I noticed when I was ordering these is they have an option where you can basically set up a, I think it's a monthly subscription to them, where they will just automatically send you a new box of these monthly. So if you're interested in any of the items that I've shown you today that I have been using in my own house, I will put links to all of their sites down in the description below. By all means, drop me a comment down below, and let me know if you've recently made any similar changes in your household to try and eliminate single-use plastic, or just switching to a more sustainable method of something in your house. I'm very keen to find out new ways that I may not know about yet. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.